Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a first-time debut on Blue Ridge Collectibles. Modern Horizons 2. We're gonna start it off kind of like we're gonna slow dance our way to the final, more exciting part of this release, and that's going to be the collector boosters. So we got two of the pre-release packs. These are out today. They're not exactly cheap. Of course, this particular product is a little bit more expensive than just your run-of-the-mill standard draft booster box or packs. But we got these Modern Horizons 2 pre-release packs. We got two of them to kind of debut on this channel. Of course, there are a number of other content creators that have done these already, but I am super hyped about this release. And we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, so I'm going to try my best to hide the promo card in here, because we don't want to give anything away, that's for sure. And yeah, hopefully we get some pretty nice stuff. Okay, I see part of it. I mean, you got a red card. Whatever. You know what? I'm looking at that, and that could very well be one of those Mythic Evoke cards, but there's the dice that you get in this thing. It's got the Modern Horizons 2 logo on there. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'll just go... No. Obsidian Charma with the 2021 promo logo on there. So that's what we got there. So it wasn't the Evoke card. But pretty cool. Got our first one of that. And we have some tokens. Some squirrelies in there. Squirrel, Treasure, Clue, Food, Thopter. Yeah, these are double-sided. So we got Beast Crab, Zombie Army, Bird, and Phyrexian Germ in there. Pretty neat. And we do have some sleeves. We're going to sleeve up all the rares and mythics out of there. Boom. There you go. Obsidian Charma. All right. Pretty high cost dragon, but you have an opportunity to get it for a little bit cheaper. All right, so how many packs we got here? We got, looks like 6 packs. We'll go into that here momentarily. We got cool little Squirrels of the Multiverse. Apparently Squirrels is a thing now. So are we going to pull the Big Daddy Squirrel dude out of the... There's our little divider thing there. Pretty decent. All right. So, why don't we just go ahead and open both? Why not? Let's stack them all together, and it'll be like a proper break for you guys. So you just do 12 packs straight away. I think this is a set that I've been looking forward to for quite some time. I actually 6 more packs there. Another blue D20. Search the Premises is our other foily promo card. So, okay, the promo card's not the greatest. Obviously, not the greatest. Then more of those tokens there. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this. I want to see what exactly the sequel is to the ultra really cool Modern Horizons #1, which I had a incredible time. Not only cracking the packs, but also playing with the cards. I was able to make a few decks. Until they banned a few of my cards. I'm like, okay, well, enough of that for show. All right, first look on Blue Ridge Collectibles. Thank you guys again for checking us out. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. And comment away. Let me know what you guys like here. So we're not exactly slow roll it through here, but, a lot of these cards are the commons. Common. There's our first uncommon, Fey Offering. That's pretty neat. Make some food tokens there. Archfiend of Sorrows. I hear they did the collation of the uncommons and commons a little bit differently in this set. Kaleidoscorch. Neat looking artwork there. And this should be our uncommon. Hunting Pack. And after this should be a rare mythic. And we got a rare RKF. Let's see, Profane Tutor. It's black. And it sure is. There you go. Pretty neat. All right, suspend 2. So you can't really utilize the tutor action for 2 turns. But, you know, it's search your library for a card, put it in your hand, and shuffle. It's just a delayed demonic tutor, which I suppose it could be okay, you know, so you could double up on your card draw. You know, card advantage is important in this game, so you know, maybe that'll slot into a proper deck that'll, you know, use something like that. Of course, we got some of the retro frames in there as well. Let's see if we can find a foil in here. Arcbound Mouser. It's part of the Arcbound cycle, I guess. All right, so there's our first uncommon, Arcbound Whelp. That's awesome. Awesome picture. Timeless Witness. Is it almost like a play on the Eternal Witness? Could be. I mean, the flavor is there. Eternalize. Wow, 7. That's pricey. All right. That's pricey for a 4/4 zombie. Flaya, since I was sitting there reading it, I'm like, oh wait, I have an audience. Can't do that. And oh, good old Zuron Orb. Is that Fallen Empires? Anyone? Anyone? Now it's modern legal. Sacrifice a land, you gain 2 life. All right, and we have a mythic. It's green, and oh, endurance. Oh, pretty sweet. This is the brand new cycle of evoke cards. So this could be like a free spell, you know. All you have to do is exile a green card from your hand to cast it. So instead of paying the hard cast of 3, the 2 green and a colorless, you know, you could totally tap out your turn to play whatever you need to play. And, you know, if your opponent, you know, does something to, you know, mess up your cycle, then you could play these things. And it's a throw them totally off guard because you're like, hey, wait, I thought you were tapped out. No. This one is Flash Reach. It's a 3/4 elemental incarnation. When Endurance enters the battlefield, up to 1 target player puts all the cards from their graveyard on the bottom of their library in random order. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I believe this is the second best evoke elemental, I guess, what you call it. But yeah, prices on these cards are sure to drop, so make sure you keep that in mind. However much the prices are going for these cards right now, wait about 2 or 3 weeks till they settle and then buy them up. You know, the cards will lose like 30, 40, 50% of their value. It wouldn't make any sense to get them, you know, unless you're really hard up for the cards, you know, to fulfill a deck need. There's another Tireless Provisioner this time with Landfall. I could get crazy. Skyblade's Boon. Tide Shaper in its retro frame likeness. Goblin Bombardment. Sacrifice creature. Goblin Bombardment. Deals 1 damage to any target. Okay. Oh, that's a rare. I guess there's 2 rares in this pack, right? Timeless Dragon is our other rare. Pretty neat, very flowy artwork. And a zombie. Well, we ended up with 2 rares in this pack. Yeah, some of the packs will end up with 2 rares. Some will have, I guess, 3 from what I hear. So yeah, the possibilities are almost endless. There are possibilities, that's for sure. All right, so we're only like 3 packs in, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. Just amazing stuff already. I think these cards are going to really shape the modern format, which is good. You know, the modern format can certainly, there's another retro frame, galvanic relay. The modern format is in dire need of a refreshing, so we need some brand new deck types. Flame Blitz, Vectus Gloves, Healer's Flock behind that, Soul Snare, and then behind this is another rare, and Soul Talisman. So it's like the Soul Ring, only you get to use it 3 turns later. All right, so suspend 3 for 1, but you know, you tap and add 2 colorless. So we got some late game ramp, I guess. Oh, cool! And we got a foil rare Timeless Dragon with a print doodad right there. I mean, that's geez, I don't even know what to think about that. Whether it's like, oh, cool, it's an error, or man, I really prefer to have a card that does not have missing print. But there you go. That's we actually found a foil rare out of this, which I'll take it. We got the Endurance too, one of the top cards in the set. All in all, I mean, the artwork's awesome in this. You know, I mean, I'm really getting kind of that MH1 vibe. You know, from when I first opened those packs, I'm like, man, this stuff is awesome. It's probably even better than some Master sets. Necromancer's Familiar. I think that's a reprint. Glorious Enforcer. Glinting Creeper. And what do we have here? Another uncommon. Scourge Familiar. Flying, discard a card, add a black. And behind that, well, we have a retro foil, Gaia's Will. Man, this thing is awesome. All right, so this card right here is a suspend 4, so you pay the 1 green until end of turn. So once this goes live, after your 4th turn, until end of turn, you may play lands and cast spells from your graveyard. If a card would be put into your graveyard from anywhere this turn, exile that card instead. I mean, this thing is just begging to be broken. Yeah, the suspend 4 kind of keeps things a little bit at bay. If it would have been like a suspend 2 or 3, it would just get way too nasty way too soon. But wow, what a great looking card. I'm so happy. I mean, it's Gaia's Will. You look at her like, oh yeah, this guy was hanging around Gaia's Cradle at one point, back in the old Urza days. So, really sweet. I like that. Retro framed Gaia's Will. Too bad it wasn't a foil, right? So, yeah, we'll take it. Yeah, these, whatever you call these tap lands or whatever, the indestructible tap lands, those are crazy looking. And they're indestructible too. All right, what is that? Green-blue Simic colors? I believe. All right, there's Mouser, and then we got Underworld Herms here. Scuttletide Uncommon. Fey Offering. And behind that, we have Counterspell. There it is. Counterspell is officially legit in Modern. There you go. Which, it's great. Great to have a Counterspell, I guess. Behind that, we have a rare Glimpse of Tomorrow. All right. Another suspend card. And a squirrely token. All right, so I think that was the first box. And we did quite all right. We ended up with, I think, 8 or 9 rares and mythics. Only 1 mythic, however. So let's see what this next pack, or the next box, rather, gets us here. All right, Glimmer Barn with a little... oh yeah, that little guy looks like he was in Pooh's Corner at one time. Faithless Salvaging, Mind Collapse, that's cool. Vectus Gloves is our first uncommon. Healer's Flock. Clattering Augur, Skeleton Shaman. You imagine going into this guy's little tent as he throws the bones on the table. And it does this shriek. All right, and then we have Chainer, Nightmare Adept. All right, so that's a legendary creature human minion. So it costs 2, a black and a red. Discard a card. You may cast a creature spell from your graveyard this turn. Activate only once each turn. So you better have something really good in your graveyard. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, if you didn't cast it from your hand, it gains haste until your next turn. And it's a 3/2. Well, what do you know? How about another Timeless Dragon? So that's a double rare pack and a treasure token. All right. So what are you guys saying? Should I put together another master set? Maybe I should put together like 4 master sets of Modern Horizons too. It's not going to be cheap. Not going to be cheap. When I mean master sets, I mean just the regular cards, not the retro framed like bone shards here. All right, Arrow Amoeba, Feast of Sanity. All right, so we got Feast of Sanity, Mystic redaction, and this is actually the sketch frame. A little bit different there. Abiding Grace. Seal of Cleansing, and our rare Mythics next, and it is a rare. Damn! That's what I'm talking about. That's a good card right there. This is the officially newest and best sweeper card in the format. All right. Not only can you target one singular creature, but if you pay the overload cost, you can wipe out the entire board. And that's what I think people were looking for. It's a little bit of flexibility in their removal cards, and this one fits that perfectly. This will beat out Wrath of Gods and all the other sweepers by a huge mile. And we got Scurry Oak on the back there. So that's our foil uncommon. All right, so we got the awesome new sweeper. I was actually looking for one of those. I actually need one more for a deck that I have currently that I could certainly use that. That's cool. Jewel-Dyed Cobra. Yeah, I like the retro borders because it kind of gives that retro kind of like overall artwork style to the set. Raving Visionary, Ethersworn Sphinx, Break the Ice. Oh, how about Shardless Agent? Used to be, what, a legacy staple, and now it is in, well, modern. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard about this card. As Mora Nomar Dika Daistina Kuldakar. You miss Kuldakar over here. Crazy looking legendary. Crazy name. I'm not going to say that the card overall is like incredibly crazy. But yeah, it's, I mean, retro framed as Mora Dingleberry over there. Certainly can attest to. Yeah, her parents probably did not care too much about her, or they were just overly protective to make sure that no one made fun of her in school. I don't know. We'll have to find out and see. All right, continuing on. Gargoyle. Oh, there's a the sketch. Jade Avenger. Bushido 2. Floodhound. Mind Collapse. There's retro. Arcbound Whelp. It's our first uncommon. Arcbound Shikari. Altar of the Goyf. Patchwork Gnomes. And then behind that, we have a Mythic Chatterfang! Boom! That, ladies and gentlemen, is a card. I wanted this guy every time the first time I saw him, I'm like, oh, that would be sweet. A squirrel deck could be a thing now with all the other squirrels that they pumped into this set, and then all the other ones that were like in older sets. All right, so what do we have here? We have a 3-cost legendary, so 2 colorless and a green. It has Forest Walk, so that's back. If one or more tokens would be created under your control, those tokens plus that many plus one green squirrel creature tokens are created instead. Okay. So, okay, if you pay 1 black and sacrifice X of these squirrel creature tokens, target creature gets plus X minus X until end of turn. Oh my god, it's a great utility card. You could see this as being kind of like that final, bomb, to really just put the dagger into your opponent, or it could be removal, Yeah, you see plus X, minus X, some would say, oh yeah, you could really pump up that creature that gets through, but, shoot. I mean, minus X can also kill opposing creatures too. Behind that, we got another rare foil, General Ferris Rokirik. Oh, geez, Rokirich, I guess. I don't know. I'm just excited to get Chatterfang in this. I know Bad Boy Gaming's been trying to get this card, and I finally got it first time around. But I think he's cracking boxes open for his local game shop. So, well, I did get it first time around. So, oh boy, he's gonna hate me. Sorry, Joey Moss. We got Feast of Sanity. Oh, there you go. There's a squirrel. Other squirrels you control get +1/+1, so that's just going to make things even worse with our little Chatterfang dude. Scuttletide. Zuron Orb, there he is again. And we got a rare. Oh, I wanted this one too. Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth. All right, so this one is a legendary land, and real simple. Each land is a forest in addition to its other land types. I wonder what card this one plays really well with. It might be the Gaia's Cradle, perhaps? I don't know. Jeez. Oh, man. Anyways, that is awesome. All right, we got one more pack. What a heck of a break. What a break. Just to make me even more giddy, you know, going and creating some decks of some of these absolutely amazing cards. I can't wait. All right, so I'm feeling like we have maybe 2 rares in this one. We got Flay Essence. We got Ether Sworn Sphinx. Squirrel Sanctuary. All right, so what does this squirrel one do? It's only 1 green. When Squirrel Sanctuary enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 green squirrel creature token. Okay. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, you may pay 1. If you do, return Squirrel Sanctuary to its owner's hands. Okay, so it's kind of like a recurring little, you know, pain in the butt token regenerator. We got Greed. Pay 2 life, pay 1 black, and draw a card. All right, so a nice little reprint there. And oh, well, okay, well, we'll finish it off with a fetch. You know, it's not the highest priced fetch for sure, but Arid Mesa. What a way to end it off, right? I mean, you can't really argue with some of the stuff that I got in this. I'd say for 2 pre-release packs, I think this is kind of like a dream scenario. More likely, it looks like I might be playing green if I did draft these cards. So we got the Cradle of Growth. We got Chatterfang. Boom. There we go. General Ferris Rokiric, and that's a foil. Shardless Agent. We got Asmora. Retro Frame. We got Dizam. Chainer. Timeless Dragon, I believe we got 2 of those. Glimpse of Tomorrow, Gaia's Will, Retro Framed, Soul Talisman, Timeless Dragon, Goblin Bombardment, Timeless Dragon again, there's a second one, Endurance, another boom. Profane Tutor, Search the Premises Foil. There you go, nice foily there. Another foily. Of course, the Search for Premises is the pre-release pack exclusive promo cards. And Arid Mesa, our one and only Fetchland. Not bad though. I mean, I give it 2 hysterical thumbs up because this set is amazing. And I can't wait to rip open more of these for you on camera. Thank you guys again for joining in. I'm your host Sean with Blue Ridge Collectibles, and yeah, we're having fun cracking packs, and we hope that you enjoy watching as well. That's going to go ahead and do it. You guys take care. Happy hunting. And yeah, have fun with MH2. It's fun.